Decluttering your wardrobe can be an all-day endeavor. I know at the first time that I went through my wardrobe, it was really hard for me to choose which items to let go of, regardless of whether or not I actually wore it. So today I'm going to be talking about 6 different types of clothing that you can declutter from your wardrobe today. The first type of clothing that you can get rid of is any clothing that you bought for a special occasion. This means getting rid of that dress that you bought for a certain wedding or for a holiday party. For me, that article of clothing is this beautiful blue and black sequin bodycon dress that I got from Express. I bought this dress probably 3 or 4 years ago with the intention of wearing it to New Year's Eve party. But then we decided not to even go to this party, and it just sat in the back of my closet waiting for it to be worn. It literally was taking up space, and every time I looked at it, I felt guilty for spending the money to buy this dress for one specific event. If you have any items like this, consider letting them go because they are bringing you more guilt than they are joy. The second type of item you can get rid of today is anything that is old or worn in. These items have usually outlived their life and their purpose, and you really only keep them because you wear them as loungewear around your house. And when you're wearing worn items when you're lounging around the house, you're less likely to be productive that day. So get rid of any items that you wear when you feel like being lazy, because even swapping that item out for a newer piece that you want to downgrade from your wardrobe into a loungewear piece will make you feel a little more productive throughout the day. For me, that worn-in item is this gray t-shirt that I got from a Stitch Fix box about 3 years ago. Purchasing this item encouraged me to go and find similar items because it became a cornerstone of my personal style. However, because I have had it so long and I was always drawn to wear it, it has become very thin and almost see-through, and I kind of feel a little uncomfortable wearing it now. The third type of item you can get rid of is anything that makes you feel uncomfortable or that you're constantly adjusting when you're wearing. For me, this is this green crop top that I bought with the intention of wearing it when I lost my belly fat, and that day has yet to come, but unfortunately keeping it in my closet just reminds me of my failure to lose as much weight as I wanted to. I would rather get rid of this shirt now and then buy a similar one once I actually do reach the goal weight that I want to achieve. This lines up perfectly with the fourth item, which is anything that is considered a goal weight item. A goal weight item can be anything from a shirt to a pair of jeans, or even a cute dress that you got from a friend. Goal items are not good for you mentally because they're a constant reminder that you are not accepting yourself for where you are in your life and what you look like. We have to encourage ourselves to love the body that we're in, and keeping items that don't properly fit are going directly against that. So I encourage you to get rid of those skinny jeans that used to fit when you were in college, or maybe you're keeping on to a skirt that you once loved wearing before you gave birth to your first child, because your body goes through changes and sometimes it's not possible for us to go back to what we looked like 5 or even 10 years ago. The fifth type of clothing you should get rid of is anything that is the wrong size. There's a difference between purposefully buying something that's oversized because you like that look, and then just buying something that's the wrong size because you loved the item but they didn't have your size. There's also instances where you go and you buy something thinking it's a certain size, but then you throw it in your closet and you forget about it, and then when you go to put it on, you find out that it was mislabeled or mismatched. I discovered this a few days ago when I decided to dress up just for fun, and I put on my cobalt blue Sam Edelman heels. While I was walking around, I noticed that the left shoe kept popping off and it felt a little too large. So I looked at the bottom of the heels and they both said the same size, but then I looked at the label inside and one of them was actually half a size larger. I've had these shoes for a few years now, so it's impossible for me to take them back to the store and tell them that they sold me a mismatched pair, and I will unfortunately have to get rid of them because it's not smart to keep something that you're constantly going to have to keep adjusting or that's going to be falling out whenever you're taking a step. The sixth and final type of item to get rid of is the most difficult, and that is anything that is considered sentimental to you, whether that's a sweater that your grandmother knit or your wedding dress. For me, it's my prom dress. I've had this beautiful teal gown that I wore to my prom in 2009 for over 10 years, and I no longer fit into it. There's never going to be a situation where I will have to wear it, and it is taking up a big chunk of my closet. So for me to keep holding on to something just because it's sentimental doesn't make sense if it's bringing me more hardship than it is joy. This is an item that I will be donating to my local donation center, and hopefully someone that can fit into this tiny little thing will be super excited to wear it for whatever occasion she needs it for. Just because I'm getting rid of something that's sentimental to me doesn't mean that you have to get rid of something that's sentimental to you. If you want to keep your wedding dress, by all means, please keep it. But I would suggest maybe putting it in a shadow box so that you can put it on display in your closet, or doing something a little more creative, like altering it so you can wear it for different occasions. If a certain piece is really pulling at your heartstrings, I recommend putting it on and taking a picture or a short video of you twirling around in it, because you will have that memory digitally saved forever. So these are the 6 different types of clothing that you can declutter from your closet today if you're having trouble letting go of items. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. But until next time, bye!